Let's move on. We're going to talk about election and voter registration matters. It begins tomorrow, and let's get right into that story there. Let me quickly read some of that for you. On citinewsroom.com, 2024 polls EC to commence voter registration exercise on May 7th. Now, the Electoral Commission has announced plans to update their voter register in preparation for the 2024 December polls. Now, the exercise is scheduled to commence May 7th and end on May 27th, 2024. Now, it aims to ensure that new eligible voters who have recently turned 18 have the opportunity to be included in the voters register. Now, additionally, individuals who are over 18 years old but have not yet registered for a voter's ID card will also be granted the opportunity to do so during the period. Now, during a May Day forum organized by Organized Labour, Samuel Tete, Deputy Chair of Operations at the EC, underscored the need for eligible registrants to participate in the exercise. Now, he also stressed that the voters register plays a crucial role in ensuring the success, and integrity of the elections. The stories on citinewsroom.com. You can go and read it. All right, let me start with you, Mensa Thompson, on this one.
Yes, we're starting the limited registration. Is it? So we need to understand: is this the mass registration, or this is a limited registration exercise?
Well, basically what it is that they're allowing all those who are of age, who haven't yet had their names in the register, to do so and participate, get ready to participate in the process.
Koko, we have always advocated that the EC should do not need a specific day for people who are attaining 18. The ages of 18 to register. This must be a running process. That if I turn 18 yesterday, I should be able to walk to any Electoral Commission's district office and register for my voter's ID. I mean, this is not rocket science. Let's expand the process. Voter inclusion. You know, you cannot take steps to, as it were, your actions must always promote the principle of universal adult suffrage and not to curtail it. And so the EC, it's a good initiative, but we think that this must be a running process. Till the day of voting, the EC must be, the register must be able to be available for people to be able to register. The Electoral Commission, over the weekend, I saw one of the commissioners on was it on Newsfile or on one of the stations, spewing a lot of lies and inconsistencies about these biometric verification devices. And I wish that was actually the main topic for discussion, because the EC is lying to us a lot about these BVD machines.
Well, what's the issue?
Do you know that the letter they wrote to Parliament that they wanted to destroy some machines and auction some? Do you know that they intentionally did not mention the BVDs that they auctioned?
No, but you're saying
they
that
they said
to Parliament.
Yes.
Talking about auctioning and destroying.
Yes.
Destroying.
Yes.
So
do you know what they said to Parliament? They said the EC want to auction some obsolete materials.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Laptops.
Yes.
BVD machines.
Yes.
That were procured, some as recent as 2019, 2020, 2021, cannot be obsolete.
No, but are they part of what they added?
Yes.
Isn't it the ones from back in 2020?
No. Some of the things that they are auctioning are $1,500 worth of laptop worth $1,500. The EC was auctioning them for peanuts.
But how do you know this? And how is it?
Kweku, we did this work with the money. In 2020, we were at the center of this EC's reckless procurement of new BVDs and PVRs.
So there are new machines that are being auctioned.
So, new machines, some of them as recent as 2019, 2020.
I see.
So they are lying. The Electoral Commission is lying to us. And I keep telling Jim Mensah that the next stage of the fight against corruption is not going to be against only politicians. So it's going to be against people like Jim Mensah, who occupies independent offices of state, who think they are demigods, who think that they are not accountable to anybody, so they can do anything they want. They can engage in needless procurement. The Electoral Commission had no basis to spend 800 million Ghana cedis on the new voters register in 2020.
Okay,
they had
basis. Let me ask you a question. What if what was procured in 2019 truly is obsolete?
How is it obsolete?
Okay,
that means that the Electoral Commission...
So for example, let me just give you. So for example, you can buy a car in 2019, but the fact that you bought a car and registered in 2019 doesn't mean that it's not a 2000.
It means you were negligent.
It doesn't mean that's not a 2000
it means you were,
or 1999 car.
It means you were negligent. It means you were negligent.
No.
It means you were negligent.
Okay.
Because you don't do your proper check, you don't do due diligence, you not ensure value for money. Because when you buy the device...
But then that doesn't... That's different from lying.
Every
do you
device...
understand? Because you see, your claim is that they are lying to us.
Every device have a lifespan. Okay? Every device have a lifespan. So when you're going to... You don't buy $1,500 of laptop, and use it for 1 year, 2 years, and throw it away as obsolete.
No,
you won't do that.
I won't do that, yes. But
so why should the Electoral Commission do that with public funds? So you can't come at... You can't...
But Mensah, negligence is different from...
I'm saying that...
malicious lies.
As for when it gets to where we have to prove specific crimes of the Electoral Commission, we will prove that. Because for me, I'm a key interested, party in this particular matter.
Okay.
And,
please wrap it up for me.
And we are going to make sure that the Electoral Commission answers for their crimes.
Okay.
We are going to make sure. For me, I'm the first person who is going to file a very long petition against this Electoral Commission.
Okay, thank you very
much. For their crimes.
Okay.
And as for the crimes on the elections, we won't even go there. We are talking about their procurement crimes.
Yes. Okay.
Their corruption.
All right. Thank you. Quick one.
Yeah, quick one on the voter registration. I think that should be automatic system. There should be an automatic system of qualifying people and including people tying to the national identification card data. And that's important to say. Synchronizing this government agency and department on information would be very, very important. Also prevent multiple data and then also promote proper data management. Our data and information is too scattered. SNIT doing their own thing, this one doing their own thing. I think automatically if you had a better national identification system, the moment you're 18, the information at Electoral Commission you capture and send to Electoral Commission that you qualify already.
Yeah, but I think that's where we are heading with all of this.
So I think we should accelerate pace. And then also you are even qualified to get a driver's license. These are things we could use to better manage information in the country. It is also very important that we note that this process should remain transparent, so that it's couched as if it's only for the political parties. It's for everybody else. We should all see the importance of that thing, and it's also very important for our democratic growth. I mean, we should see people look up to Ghana, other African countries, and the global spaces watching us. And then also, I think we should do this. But let's talk about the Ejisu matter, the vote buying.
He says I never bribe EC officials.
I'll tell you what, vote buying and then the vote choice influencing is not new. Neither is it an accepted practice. I mean, it's wrong, totally wrong. But also, over the years, the inducement offers have been increased. The practice is increasing in itself. The inducement, I mean, the objects they are using is also increasing. And then there is disregard for the camera. People don't even care that others are watching.
Well, I think in this case, it was quite obvious that he wasn't aware that
not just this one
there
alone.
was
I'm
a
saying
camera.
over the years, people are saying,
Okay, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
people are
They
in,
do-
in
they'll
camera
come and
saying
admit
they
it
gave us
blatantly,
money, you
yes,
know.
yes,
That's
yes,
where I was
yes,
talking
yes,
about.
yes,
But
yes.
like you're saying, this one was captured in but then, I mean, the rest, the people come and say, look, they gave us this amount, they gave us that amount, and it's as if it's been accepted.
Yeah.
If people were captured and punished, I don't think the perpetrators have been handled by the law properly. People think, look, it's not normal to even come out and say, he gave us TV, this one gave us, you know, this X amount. But then the mass education is needed by the NCC, National Commission for Civic Education, should embark on mass education. That's, I mean, they also must be funded, you know, and then the Information Services Department. You
Yeah.
remember when we were young, some of these issues around elections, and they had the vans that came with that screen, you know, Citi,
Yeah.
and then it was important.
Yeah.
So they also should explore mass platforms like churches, markets, and schools to
Okay.
let people know. This education should come from the basic education. And
agree.
right from basic education,
agree.
people should know
I agree.
that these things are wrong. Finally, I think, well, when all this is done, proper registration, a very informed populace, those who qualify must go in there, those who don't qualify stay away.
Okay.
May the good Lord continue to bless our homeland, Ghana.
Okay. 30 seconds on the Ejisu issue. He just commented on that. I just want to give you a bite on that, if you have something to say.
Well, I think Dr. Kisinyako must come out and apologize. You know, I know him. He's a very good friend of mine. You know, we all come from Kwadaso. You know, I think that, you know, what he tried to do, you know, he didn't expect that it will come out this way. You know, these are things that, you know, they do. You know, it's unfortunate that he was caught up. You know, this must be a lesson for all politicians going into the 2024 elections, that the unflinching eye of the citizens is going to be very, very apt in these elections. And the people are going to police these elections very, very vigilantly. And so politicians must beware. On that note, I want to urge my senior brother, Dr. Kingsley Nyako, to come out and apologize. And when he apologized, I want Ghanaians to forgive him. He should apologize. He shouldn't try to explain.
But he's been trying to explain,
He
and
shouldn't-
the police have now invited him.
He shouldn't try to explain. There's no explanation for this.
Yeah.
There's no explanation.
All right,
You were
fair enough.
caught on camera, giving out something to an issue
That you shouldn't have been doing.
That you shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah.
You know, it is the explanations that he consistently gives that is making the
Does he
situation
run
worse.
a loan company or a small scale?
That's what I'm saying, that he should just,
You know, but regardless of that, if
You
you
should
want
come
to
out
give
and
some
apologize.
Maybe
do
they
it
applied
after the
for loans.
process, not before, not
Maybe,
during.
maybe they applied for loans.
Right.
he should apologize.
Or was it Maslock?
Because,
He was giving
he's
Maslock
a member of parliament.
Right.
You know, there's a certain standard
Yeah.
which members of parliament
There's
are
nothing
held
to
to as
explain.
public
That
officers.
is what-
So
All right.
there's nothing to explain. You just admit that
Thank you.
he gave out something which he shouldn't have, and he's sorry.
We are all fallible.
On the benefit of hindsight, he would have acted better.
Yeah.
And then we'll all say,
But what
Ghanaians,
about the EC officials?
let's forgive him. As for the issue officials,
Well, the thing is that he put it on the table. As to what they did with it afterwards.
The investigations must happen.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Right.
But yeah, he put it on the table.
But
so.
whatever the outcome is, I think the honorable member of parliament have to just come out, admit his fallibility,
Yeah.
and let's all move on.
All right, okay.